Hi, children. This lesson is about socialism in Europe and the Russian Revolution. Here, in the first chapter, you saw French Revolution, how it happened, what are all the happenings in the French Revolution you learned. Equality, fraternity, and liberty, all those new words you read. Now we are going to learn socialism. Socialism, what does mean by socialism? Socialism is distributing the entire wealth of the country equally to all the people. That has to happen. Okay, that socialism is a big word. It is not practiced, but still people are talking about that. However, not everyone was in favor of this change of society. Okay, only the revolution happened in French. Rest of the countries, nothing happened in rest of the countries. Responses varied from those who want complete change or wishes for gradual shift or wanted to restructure society. These variations give rise to liberals, radicals, and conservatives. We'll see what is liberals. Liberals. They wanted a nation which can respect and tolerate all religions. There they need liberal. There they need liberal. They oppose uncontrolled power of dynastic rules. Uncontrolled power of dynastic rules. No control. If they are doing good, if they are doing bad, nobody will ask them. They wanted an elected parliamentary government. They wanted an elected parliamentary government. First, they opposed the control power of dynastic rules. Then, they wanted a parliamentary government, safeguard the rights of individuals against government. Okay, each and every individual's right should be safeguarded. They were not Democrats. They were not in favor of universal adult franchise and felt men of property should have right to vote, but not for women. Those people, those who are having money, they want them to be lib, um, property. Those who had money, those who had property should vote. For women, there is no voting right. That is called liberals. Now radicals, they wanted a nation in which government is based on majority of country's population. Majority population of the country, what they are saying, the government should act according to that. They were in favor of existence of private property but don't want concentration of people in few hands. That is, when minimum number of people are saying something, that should not be asked by the government, is the policy of radical conservatives. Conservatives, they wanted a nation which resists change. What is water resistant? Water will not enter. Here, resist is they want to change, they have to accept it. But later, by 19th century, they opened their mind to need for change. Before that, they resisted change. They stopped change. Now they wanted change in 19th century. They also wanted to respect past and brought change through slow process. They don't want immediate change, but they need a slow process. Liberals, radicals, and conservatives over. Industrialization and social change. New cities of industrialized regions developed railways, expanded, men, women, children brought to factories. New cities of industrialized regions developed railways, which that is what industrialization only brought railways, transport inside the city. That transport brought men, women, and children from factories, bought to factories. They bought one place to another, they brought to factories. Liberals and radicals searched solution for housing, sanitation, and unemployment issues. In this, men, women, and children, there were liberals, there were radicals, there were conservatives. Liberals and radicals searched solution for housing, how to have a house in their working area, sanitation, cleanliness, all these things. Unemployment issues, if I am going to job, if one day I am not having job, what will happen to my group, what will happen to my family, like unemployment issues they talked about. Okay, liberals and radicals were talking about or thinking about the solution of housing, sanitation, and unemployment issues.